What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Detroit Tigers franchise. We've moved past the All-Star break. If you missed the live stream of the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game, it is up on the channel. Go ahead and check that out. Click the annotation up above. It'll be up there. Coming up next, we have the start of the second half. It's the Orioles versus the Tigers from Comerica Park.
Look at the starting lineup.
Taking a look at the Orioles starting lineup, you have Everett Cabrera to lead off, and sixth in the lineup in left field, the former Tiger, Delman Young. Starting for the Tigers is David Price, 18 games this season with an 11-4 record, 3.16 ERA, and Everett Cabrera coming up to lead off here for the Orioles with a 1-1 count. Cabrera will single this one into left, and Anthony Ghost will pick that one up and throw it in, and they have a base runner. The leadoff man is on. Manny Machado coming to the plate now, 3-2 count, and Machado going down swinging on that outside fastball, low and away. And we take another look at this one from Price. Not one you want to swing at there, Machado. You're going down, and that's going to bring up Adam Jones here. Last 7 games, 11 for 29, 0-2, and he's swinging, and he's going to ground into a 4-3 double play. Kinsler tags him on the Cabrera on the way to second, and at the end of the first half inning, or whatever you want to say, it's 0-0. And you look at this Tigers starting lineup, you got Ghost leading off, Kinsler and Cabrera to follow. The starting pitcher for the Orioles, Ubaldo Jimenez, 17 games but only a 4-2 record, so a lot of no decisions for Jimenez. And we will pick it up with 1 out. Ian Kinsler at the plate, 3-2 count, and he's taking that inside pitch, and he's going to walk to get on first there. That's going to bring up Miguel Cabrera. He's leading the American League in average and RBIs, 338 average, 83 RBIs, 2-1 count, and Cabrera going to hit that one up the middle. The shortstop gets it, but he drops it there. They're able to get Cabrera at first, but Kinsler there at second. He is safe. That'll bring up Victor Martinez here, right behind Cabrera with 337 average, and Martinez is going to pop this one up to second base, and Kinsler not able to score on that one. That will end the first inning. Knicks with the catch. It's 0-0 at the end of 1. We move on to the top of the second. Chris Davis up to lead off for Baltimore. He's got a 2-1 count on him, and he's taking this one deep to left field. Back goes Cespedes to the wall, and it's gone into the dugout or the bullpen for the Orioles, and Chris Davis has opened up the scoring today for the Orioles with a home run here in the top of the second. David Price not happy with himself, and the Orioles take the 1-0 lead. Brad Ausmus not happy either. And up the rest of the inning here for David Price. Well, first we'll take a look. Now the rest of the inning here, David Price going to go smooth. He's going to get a grounder here on the next guy. That's an out. The next guy up, a 1-2 count here. And he's going to ground right to the shortstop too. Throw on to first. We'll get him. And the very next guy, 1-2 count. He's going to ground to Castellanos at third. Throw on to first. And David Price and the Tigers get out of the rest of the inning there. And it's a 1-0 game in favor of the Orioles after the leadoff home run by Chris Davis.
And it's now 1-0 Baltimore.
We move on now to the bottom of the second. Yoenis Cespedes at the plate, trying to get the Tigers back in it here. 3-2 count on Cespedes. And he's going to swing over that slider. He strikes out. That'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1-2 count. And Martinez swinging at the slider as well, low and away. He's down on strikes. Alex Avila at the plate now, 2-2 count. And he's looking at a four-seamer down the middle of the plate. He strikes out as well, and Ubaldo Jimenez strikes out the side. And we move to the bottom of the third now. Jose Iglesias at the plate here to lead off the inning, 3-2 count. And Iglesias going to smack that one over to the second baseman. And he doesn't have the juice to get to the wall, though he's going to round second, and he's going to slide in there safe for a double. Iglesias on there at second. Nick Castellanos up the plate now, 2-2 count on him. And he's going to ground this one to the shortstop. That's going to keep Iglesias at second. Castellanos thrown out at first. And the Tigers still trying to get something going here with a man on second, 2 outs. Ian Kinsler at the plate in a 1-2 count. And Kinsler's going down on the slider. That slider has been nasty all day for Jimenez. And the Baltimore Orioles get out of the bottom of the third there. 1-0 still in favor of the Orioles. And we move to the top of the fourth inning. Adam Jones at the plate with a full count here. Price still in there. And he walks Jones to start off the inning here. That's going to bring up Chris Davis, who, if you remember, led off the top of the second with a solo home run. He's got a full count on him here, and he's swinging at the changeup inside, and he's going down swinging. We get him to strike out. That'll bring up the former Tiger Delman Young here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs and men on the corners. And Delman Young is going to push this one deep to left. Yoenis Cespedes not even going to run after this one. It's gone into the bleachers. And Delman Young has opened this game up with a 3-run jack to left. It's 4-0 Baltimore here in the top of the fourth, and David Price cannot believe it as we get through the rest of the inning. But at the end of the top of the fourth, it is 4-0 Baltimore on top of the Delman Young 3-run shot. We move to the top of the fifth here. Caleb Joseph at the plate, and he's leading off with a strikeout. Low and away. David Price still in the game here. Later with 2 outs, Everett Cabrera at the plate. He's got a 2-2 count on him. The pitch, and he's going to hit this one over the shortstop Iglesias into left center. That will be a single for Everett Cabrera, and they're trying to get something else going here in the top of the fifth, add some runs. After another man gets on, it is Adam Jones with an RBI single up the middle. That will score a run. And it's now 5-0 in favor of Baltimore. Detroit would get through the rest of the inning unscathed. 5-0 after 5. We move to the bottom of the sixth inning now. Tigers still have not got on the scoreboard. Anthony Gose here to lead off the inning. A 2-2 count. And Gose swinging at the low changeup. And he's down on strikes. And that's going to bring up Ian Kinsler over 1 in the day. A walk in the first inning. And see if Kinsler can get this inning going. 0-2 count. And Kinsler going to hit this one. And it's off the shortstop. It looked like it hit his head. Throw on to first. Will not get Kinsler. He's safe there. And it looked like it went off his head. Cabrera up now. And he's going to single up the middle over the pitcher's head and the umpire's head. That's going to put Kinsler at second. Cabrera at first. And that'll bring up Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's got a 3-1 count. And Martinez, ground ball up the middle. That is going to score Kinsler around third. He'll come in sliding. And the Tigers are on the board with the Victor Martinez RBI single. Later in the inning, J.D. Martinez up, 2 outs, 2 men on. And Martinez going to fly this one out to center field. Not even warning track power. But the Tigers get on the board with 1 run. Not enough. They are behind 5-1 here in this game. We move to the top of the 7th. Everett Cabrera at the plate, deep in the hole to Iglesias. He throws on to first, but he cannot get it there. Not enough arm strength for Iglesias on that play. As we take another look at it, Cabrera hits that one deep in the hole. Iglesias just lucky to get it and get a throw on to first. But Cabrera able to leg that one out. Manny Machado at the plate now, and Machado is going to hit this one past Kinsler, and that's going to score Cabrera around third. He will come all the way from first. He'll slide in safe. He misses the tag there, does Avila. Later in the inning, Chris Davis at the plate. And after Adam Jones walk, you remember the Chris Davis home run here in the top of the second to lead off this game scoring, the solo home run to left. What can we do this inning in the top of the seventh to Davis? We'll bring in Tom Grizzolani to face him. And he's been in 16 games, 2-3 record, 4.17 ERA. And Davis, full count, going down, swinging on the two-seam fastball. And Grizzolani gets his job done there to face off against Davis. Later on, it is Steve Pierce who grounds it back to Grizzolani on to first. And the Tigers get out of the inning there, giving up 1 run. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Jose Iglesias at the plate. And he's going to ground this one to the shortstop, on to first. And Iglesias is out. That's 2 outs. Up next, Nick Castellanos. And he's going to fly this one to deep left. Bat goes to left field at the wall. He'll make the catch. And the Tigers are out here in the 7th inning. 6-1 Baltimore through 7. We move to the top of the 8th. Delman Young at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. 1-2 count. Grizzolani still in the game. And he's going to hit Delman Young. And Young will take his place at first base as we look at the replay here. Hit him in the top of the foot there, top of the right foot. Surprised he's staying in the game. That had to hurt. That will bring up, well, we'll look at the pitching matchup so far today. Jimenez still in the game, 7 innings, only 1 earned run. David Price, 5 innings, 5 earned runs given up. And that will bring up Caleb Joseph for the Orioles here with a man on first. And Joseph going to ground into the 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. The Tigers get out of it, giving up no runs. And we move to the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Gose to lead off, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout in his last at bat. Got a 2-1 count, and Gose gonna take this pitch up the middle, a grounder past the second baseman. We'll get Gose on first. Can the Tigers do anything though with that? Cabrera at the plate now, and he's going down swinging. His second strikeout on the day. We take another look at this one. The changeup very low in the dirt. And you don't see Cabrera do that very often. Victor Martinez at the plate now with 2 outs. And he's going to hit this one hard to center, but it's going to be a routine fly ball for the center fielder. And the Tigers are out in the 8th, 6-1 Baltimore. As we head to the top of the 9th, Al Albuquerque coming into the game for the Tigers. 3-2 record, 1 save, and a 3.54 ERA on the year. And he's going to face off against Adam Jones here. And it's going to be a 6-4-3 double play to end the 9th inning here. The Tigers trail 6-1 as we head into the bottom of the 9th. Darren O'Day going to come on for the Orioles, trying to finish this one out. He's got a 1.69 ERA, and he's going to face off first against Yoenis Cespedes here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-1 count, and Cespedes going to pop this one out to shallow right field, and that will be the first out for the Tigers, and that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, trying to get it going. 0 for 3 on the day here, and the pitch from O'Day going to be lined out to the third baseman. That was caught on a line. I had to take a double take with that one. We'll take another look at it as J.D. Martinez hits that one hard and low, but it's caught by the third baseman, and that's 2 outs. That'll bring up Alex Avila. 1-2 count. We're down to our last strike, and he's going to ground this one to first base. Chris Davis diving stop, throw on to the pitcher, and the Tigers and Alex Avila are out, and the Baltimore Orioles come in and take the opening game against the Tigers in this 3-game set in Comerica. They get the victory, and the Tigers' woes continue. Their scoring has just not been there. Ubaldo Jimenez, your player of the game, 8 innings, 6 hits, only 1 earned run given up, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts on the day. And the Baltimore Orioles come into Comerica Park and take the opener 6-1 over Detroit.
For more, find us on Facebook at MLB.
So the Orioles take the opener of a 3-game series against Detroit, and we will go ahead and move on from there. The Tigers take the 2nd game, and the Orioles take the rubber game. Then a 4-game set against Seattle is split. 2 wins for the Tigers, 2 for the Mariners. And they'll be facing off against Boston coming up. But first, let's take a look at the standings. The Tigers actually extend their lead by a half game here. They have a 10-game lead over the Royals, Twins, and Indians. No one but the Tigers above 500 in the American League Central at 57-40. And I want to get your guys' opinion down in the comments. Give me an opinion on what you think we need to do this team. Pitching? Is it a lineup change? Is it a trade? Look at the averages there. Do we need to make a trade? Or do we just need to call up some players, or what it is? Leave a comment down below what we should do with this team to get their hitting better, their pitching better. And coming up, we'll be facing off against the Boston Red Sox on the road. Again, in the Green Monster there, the wall, the big green wall, the Green Monster, Fenway Park. 3-game series against them. Coming up in the next episode, it'll be Anibal Sanchez versus Clay Buchholz in the opener of that 3-game series. Leave a comment down below about how you like today's episode, how you like the franchise. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter at MaddenBallerz. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.